been trying to figure out how I get a laugh without saying anything all week. It's because even lesbians leave it on your forehead. Hi, hello. I know what I look like today. I look like the soccer mom that brings the good snacks. I get it. It was day 4 on hair. I had to go up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm busy at home. I recently moved in with a guy. It keeps me very busy. He likes me to call him Daddy, because he's my dad. He says good girl, and I didn't realize that till I moved back home. He didn't diddle me. He didn't, like... He's a great dad, super fun. He had back-to-back 26-year marriages. He was married to 2 different women. One was my mom. It'd be weird if it wasn't kind of right. Like, it'd be like a weird side story. No, he had me with this lady, and she just left me, and it was either wolves or him. It was a little bit of both. I'm pretty feral. Sturdy and feral, that's my fucking... That'd be my Sturdy Feral's a great stripper name. That's fucking awesome. Sturdy feral. I need a sturdy table. Anyway, he's old and broken, is what it is. So the 2 moms, you're like, what happened to them? Good question. They both died like Americans. One died of a prescription drug overdose in the 90s because she was on brand. Fuck you guys. And how Kurt Cobain of her without a gun. You know what's funny is I got to meet Kurt Cobain once, but you know, when I tell the story, there's no way to tell it because all I saw of him was the back of his head as he was leaving. And you guys really? Fuck all of you. Do you know what it's like to be in a party in a kitchen, because that's where all the good stories happen, and be like, oh yeah, you met them, oh cool. Well, I got to see Kurt Cobain once. Well, I didn't talk to him. I just saw the back of his head as he was. People are, thank you. The one lady, she's on board. Fuck the rest of you. Anyway, it's not even part of my set. I was just trying to open up, but fuck me for being vulnerable. It's cool. Fucking, I see. It's all the mean lesbians here tonight. Taking your garbage out. You're fine. Shush. You're pretty when you're quiet. You're saying the mean lesbians are the ones that take I have 2 that live next door, and they take their garbage out at 2 the day before garbage, and I love it and I hate it. I'm like, fuck you guys for being show-offs, but thank you, because now I know that it's just garbage day. It's not garbage and recycle, because it's hard to pull both of them out. I'm short. I'm 5'2". I'm surprised. I tried to join your guys' team. I tried so hard. My parents were surprised. Like, they were really thinking. I mean, I can throw like a man. I can. I'm a fucking great softball player. I know it's a stereotype, but it's there for a reason. I was in a bowling league for 6 years. Yeah. I named our team, and it's the best joke I've ever written, and I wasn't even a comic yet. I was in my 20s, bunch of dudes. And we used to play all these old lesbians that wore Pabst shirts, and I tried to get one of those Pabst shirts, and those ladies would not give me one. They were mean, and that's when I found out about the mean lesbians. And they're like, we don't want to talk to you. And they bowled better than us, but I called our team off constantly, so that way, when they won, they'd be like, we beat off constantly. And it's the best joke I've ever fucking written. I was like, yeah, you do, Francis. You fucking get it. They were all in their 70s and super intimidating. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, I've tried. The basement's real flooded down there when you try to join your team. Yeah, let's just jump into this. I've attempted 3 threesomes. 1 was successful. 2, somebody cried, and it wasn't me. This is real. Okay. Let's back up. I did a lot of drugs growing up. I don't do drugs anymore because I'm old and I'm 45 now, and I'm like, I know how that sounds. It's gross. When I say it out loud, I'm like, I'm 45. I'm like, fucking, it's like a going out of business sale down here. I don't even want to use this. Like, I mean, my best friend just had her first baby at 45 on purpose. No. Oh, did you guys hear that? All I heard was no. Right? First baby at 45. I was like, ooh, did you on purpose? Okay. Because if I got pregnant right now, I'd have it just because I'd be too embarrassed to go to Planned Parenthood, right? Because you can't go in and sit next to the 15-year-old girl and be like, how'd we get here? You know what I mean? My grandma was 45 when she had my mom. In 1954, with a guy that was 16 years younger than her, grandma was a hussy. I knew I got it from somebody. 45, I'm at the top of fuck mountain. I'm right here, right? Like, my body's like, put a baby in us. And my brain's like, don't you fucking dare put a baby in us. I'm on the brain side. But also, my vagina's just like, I mean, it doesn't really look like that. It'd be awesome if it did. I can see it now. I'll tell more about that. I used to be able to see it less. I lost 140 pounds since May. Shut the fuck up. Don't you dare cheer. Because I didn't do anything. I just did a bunch of meth and no. Stop. Yeah, I thought about it. I had gastric bypass. I didn't do the Ozempic. Everybody's like, why don't you do the Ozempic? I'm like, what if they quit making that shit? Like, what, do you guys remember Fen? And people are like, what, is dead? No, I'm not gonna go software, I'll go hardware. Dude, I had all the food. I tried it all. I was a good eater. I mean, I've always been pretty, don't get me wrong, like chubby, not ugly. But, at some point you gotta be like, I'd like to paint my toenails and breathe. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to see what it looks like. Oh, some of you won't relate to this, but I'd like to see what it looks like when it goes in. You're like, oh wow, it's live porn. Keep doing it. That's surprising. I was having really good sex at my dad's house, because that's where I am in life. So, yes, I moved home. Take care of my dad. He's got laryngeal cancer. He's got a trach. Glad your food just showed up for this part. It's timing by design. They did the commercial wrong. Remember the commercial? The don't smoke cigarettes, and the lady was cool. She was like fucking smoking out of her throat. I was like, I bet you could hook that up to a gravity bong. Like fucking, right? She could just lean forward real fast. Woof. You get so high, right? Like I said, I did a lot of drugs growing up. Like, I mean, who does drugs at 45? I have friends that do drugs at 45 because they were raised like in cults and like Mormon and shit. And like, sorry if you're, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. I did drugs like you were supposed to, like at, 13, 15, We used to be better at doing drugs. What fucking happened, you guys? Like, some of you are uncomfortable. They're like, she's talking about meth. Yeah, because we used to be able to do drugs called speed, and then you did it for a weekend, and then you went home, and you fucking went to sleep in your parents' basement and ate marshmallow mateys, and fucking got up on Monday and went to work, and fucking did your shit. You didn't live in a tent. Dude, fuck. I'm sorry. I know, we're in Portland, you guys are, but they're houseless. Fuck, dude. I was on 80th and Foster during the whole pandemic. I have no compassion at all. At all. Like, none. They were trying to live in my yard. Dude, I used to have the biggest, most glorious boobs. Let's go. This has to do with the story. Stay with me. I used to have giant boobs. They came in the 3rd grade, set up shop, and I was like, bam. And now, I have no tits. This is bra and armpit meat. Like, this is all... I was just, like, fucking trying to, like... Does it look like I have tits now? And big gay bestie was like, yeah, kinda. Thanks. Why do I put up with that relationship? Anyway, I'm not fucking you, but I still care what you think. Anyway, that's how I am with men in general, so it's fine. And one of us needs to cry to make this happen. Aww. I feel like he did that somehow, talking shit about him. Some weird gay guy hex. Anyway, so I used to have big glorious boobs, and I got up and the fucking, after 16 hours I listened to the Tweaker neighbors build something, bury something, take something apart in their basement. I don't know. Power tools for 16 hours straight. Power tools. I go out there and what do I yell? Braless in front of my Ring camera with no pants on, and my brother fucking was like, oh, record. Just boobs, flailing, yelling, you need to take a break! Like I'm OSHA. Like, I'm here about your compliance! Fuck. I also yelled, another good one was, you can't live in my yard! I had to yell that at a lady, because I kicked her out one day. She came back, we had a real dense yard that was prime fucking fentanyl smoking real estate. The guy that lived there before was an arborist, and so he had this very dense yard that was made to attract fucking bees and butterflies. I don't know. People have so much time. It all died when I lived there. It was dead by the time I left. Anyway, the lady was living in it, and I kicked her out, and then she came back the next day with a door, a couch. Yep. The Explorer. You're right. Yeah, that Dora. She came back the next day with a couch. Same yard, lady. In front of my big picture window and just fucking tinfoil and a Dora couch, living her best life. And I go out there and I was like, you can't live in my yard. And then you guys are gonna, the soft ones of you that are like, meh, they're houses. You're gonna be sad, so buck up. We couldn't call the cops because the cops were like, no weapons? Okay, we're not coming, right? So I just sprayed her with a hose and was like, get out of my fucking yard, right? Get. And she said, you're getting my drugs wet. That's what she said. That is a direct, real quote that a grown woman said to me. And I was like, just your drugs? Like, fuck. My brother's like, did you ever think about just, fuck it, just sit down next to her and be like, this is where we are. Like if you can't beat them, join them. And I started thinking about that. I was like, we could have, because my car got broken into a few times, and I had to go on like 3 dates with a welder because when all the catalytic converters were being stolen. Fuck, dude. He got way more than he deserved. I mean, he really did. I was just like, anyway, I don't know why all my hand job jokes are back here and up here. I don't know why that is. I apparently am jerking off very tall people. I didn't jerk them off. I mean, I'm an adult. Come on, I let him touch my boobs and stuff. Anyway, all right, I had sex with a guy to weld a thing on the bottom of my car. But it was the weird, that crude back there. They're like, we're welders. It was the weirdest sex ever because he sounded like, I mean, what I would say as like, what does my friend call me, painfully straight? I mean, I'm not painfully straight. I mean, I would let anybody go down on me because it doesn't matter who's down there. You know what I mean? Like, a head's a head's a head, so I'm not that straight. I just feel like that's a nice gesture from a stranger. Speaking of strangers, while he was down there, I forgot his name. And he was younger than me too. I didn't realize how much younger. He was 23. He must have learned well real young. His parents must have smoked inside because he looked 30. And he was like, I'd love to go down there. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not gonna stop you. So he gets down there, and then there were clues that he was young though, because he was like, is this okay? Is this okay? Is this okay? And I was like, I was gonna say his name, and then I was like, oh fuck. I mean, I could see him because I was so big, but my bra was off, so I could see him. And I was like, oh fuck, I don't know his name. I was like, hey buddy, friend, just do that. Just do that. Do you know they find truffles? I like a guy with a big nose that frees up their hands. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking get in there. So then he looks up at me, and he thought this was a good time for fashion advice, and let me have it, I guess. He was like, hey, bald pussy's out of style. You could let this grow in a little bit. Huh? What did you say, guy? I'm not always cool. In fact, I'm not very cool very often at all. But sometimes I'm witty, and I'm reminded that I'm a comic because I just looked at him and I was like, hey, bud, no pussy goes out of style. And I just pushed his face right back into it. Just let me do it. Fucking just let me do it. You're fine. Just breathe out of the side of your mouth. You're fine. Anyway, I'm Amanda Arnold. That was my time. How are you guys doing?